What's up all you fan first Friday loving dudes and dudettes, ToyShiz here, and today I got some awesome Marvel Legends news courtesy of the Marvel Legends team from Hasbro Pulse because they did a live feed demonstration, everything else. Ryan, Dwight, Dan, always a pleasure. Thank you so much for taking the time. Had some great news revealed, a lot of stuff we knew was coming, and some things that we weren't so, knowledgeable about, we'll just say, but just an FYI, everything shown here should be able to be up for pre-order now, so I'll have links in the description below. Make sure you grab them, and thank you for using the links. It definitely helps with my channel, but let's get into the news. Just before we kick it off, they did do a little bit of a tease. Whose shoe could this possibly be? Maybe we're getting something Hellfire-related, maybe a little Sebastian Shaw with his little Victorian shoes. Who knows? Let your theories run wild. Yes, it would be great to get some sort of X-Men Hellfire Club box set. Wouldn't mind it myself, but a little bit of a buckled shoe action. Heck, it could even be Aunt May. You never know with all these Spider-Man reveals that they did today, and they said more is on the way. But in terms of talking about new stuff, we got a good look at the Old Man Hawkeye. It was revealed at Toy Fair, New York Toy Fair this past February. He's going to be from the first book of Old Man Logan and such. A little bit of an older look. He will be sporting that new pinless technology, so he looks pretty rad. A new bow and arrow. Actually, the bow and arrow looks great. New heads, so multiple head portraits for him. And then he'll come in the 2-pack with Old Man Logan, also shown off at Toy Fair this year. Also, next up is Nimrod. He's sporting his House of X, Powers of 10 look. Wings, fists, repulsor blasts, really, really cool looking switch out faceplate. You can do classic Nimrod as well. The wings are removable. He's a massive, chunky, big old figure. Dwight showed him off, pearlescent white. Very, very cool looking. I'm excited about this guy. Looks to probably be a single deluxe figure release, I would say. Most definitely look forward to that because he's shown off with a 2-pack of Old Man Logan and Hawkeye. He'll probably be a single figure, but we'll have to see. Also up is Rogue, and this one's in her green costume. Yes, she does have the white hair, bangs, pinless technology as well. Great range of motion, even though she's wearing a skirt. More sturdy of a female body, and she'll come with 2 head portraits, as Dwight joked. One of them being a solemn, one of them being a quit looking at other women there, Remy LeBeau. To coincide with the Hydra Army Builder Pack, now we're getting a AIM Soldier Build-A-Troop sort of figure. It'll be on Hasbro Pulse, and it's every bit what you want it to be. 15 bucks, go out and get a ton of them. Have it coincide with your Black Widows, and Shields, and AIM, and whatever have you. Build the heck out of those armies. That's pretty cool. I like that they're doing this. It gets some more characters out, allows those types of people that want to really amass an army. I know a lot of people did it with the Hydra soldiers, and now you can do it with the AIM soldiers. I really like they picked that one. And a little bit of a tease, they said a third Build-A-Troop figure is coming, completely new, completely different, one we haven't seen before, so they wasn't shown, but speculate amongst yourselves on what it could be. WALGREENS, new exclusive for them, was shown off. We kind of had a hopeful idea that another WALGREENS exclusive was coming, and as of this video, the link is available. You can pre-order now. I just got myself one, so go ahead. I'll have the link in the description below. But yes, at WALGREENS coming later this year, you can get a Moon Knight, classic Moon Knight, I guess you could say. Very cool. Alternate parts, heads. He's got the moonerangs, as Dwight said. He's got his new Gambit staff, you know what I mean? So, as I said today, links in the description below. Here's the back of the packaging. Really nice photos, of course. I think Jerry J. Wilson had his hand in that one. Here's the bio. A little bit of an early bio if you want to go ahead and screen grab that. But I'm not like, ah, my God, amazing, Moon Knight, wow, crazy, because I have several Moon Knights, but he does look good. I can't argue about that. And I like that they gave him 2 extra head portraits. He's got a longer bow staff. And you got plenty of those moonerangs to now lose all over again. But yeah, I mean, I'm curious to know what you guys' thoughts. This one looks kind of like, I mean, it's got the new body. It's not the armored up Moon Knight, but I'm curious to know what you guys think. So comment below. Next up, of course, this is one I'm actually really, really stoked about. I love the old Marvel Legends War Machine. And now we're getting a new one, but he's got all kinds of blast effects and battle things, and he's got a roadie head. I love the effects that this thing comes with. It is like pure respect from the old Marvel Legends one. You got rockets firing, you got concussion grenades and bullets and muzzle flashes and wisps of smoke and everything else. So this is what I want to see. Deluxe figure, pre-order now. I love this thing. This is awesome. And to top it all off, yeah, the effects are great, and yeah, I'm totally going wild for it. However, you finally get a roadie head. He's got the flat top. Kind of looks like Spider-Man the Animated Series, just FYI, if you guys remember his little cameo in that one. Also, we're getting the, and we knew this, AOA Apocalypse standalone deluxe figure. Told a couple jokes in that. Dwight had a bag of skulls for SDCC. It was going to be a great display. But we all know what happened at Comic-Con this year. Rest in peace for now, I guess you could say. But yes, the Apocalypse, new harness, new everything. Same exact body mold as the previous Apocalypse Build-A-Figure, but he does come with several accessories, which is really cool. He's got the human skull. That's pretty cool. I like that. So you get an extra hand and such. I really like the extra head portrait. He's got a smiling face. He's got a stoic face. He looks like he's ready to mess some stuff up in the AOA universe. I love the color scheme on him. Definitely a great looking repaint redo if you have to have one. Moving into the Spider-Man retro wave, Dwight showed off Mysterio, and a little bit of a spoiler, I don't know if you want to miss this, but they did show off that underneath the dome we get a spooky looking Quentin Beck ghost head, so that's pretty cool. It's a little bit different from the skull with the tentacle mouth and everything else. Talked a little bit about Kingpin again. Of course, we all know it's 70s colors Kingpin. New ascot. Definitely pulls it off. It's the Build-A-Figure, repurposed, redone. Got a beat-up head now, the Cheeseburger Head, as they were calling it. But I think this is the figure everyone's going to definitely want out of the wave. The brand new Spider-Man, new articulation, extra head portrait. Love the card art on these things. This is going to be difficult to open. I might have to get to, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. But they redid it perfectly. It's like retro, a new... Great articulation, except they didn't fix the red pin sticking out of the blue thing. We got to work on that. And some webbing would have been nice, let's be honest with you. Green Goblin, a new figure shown off. He looks great. A little bit of Spider-Man, the animated series, but a lot of it, the comics. Now, I do have some things with this particular figure. There's good and there's like, okay. But again, if you want to go ahead and screen grab it, look at the card art, everything else. Here's the bio on the back. They reused that scale mail again, which was from the previous Green Goblin, Hobgoblin, like a ton of other figures, you know what I mean? But for me, the Green Goblin, this is more of like, still like the modern look. I think they nailed the purple colors. I think they did great. He's got his little purse satchel. But that face sculpt on Greenie, he looks like he's been up all night time dilating. You know what I mean? Like, the eye pupils are huge, but they nailed it with Norman Osborn. So all in all, I think it's okay. It's not like definitive, but I still love the old Toybiz one. I'm just saying. A little bit of a hidden tidbit. The glider has been repurposed. You can fit the new Demo Goblin flight stand underneath, and you can have a fully functional flying Norman Osborn Green Goblin. So I definitely like that they did that. Have no fear, we have another new figure reveal. This time we're getting the classic 90s Daredevil in his armored up costume. Very, very cool to see. Nice metallic reds on this guy. Here's the back of the card art if you want to go ahead and screen grab his bio. He comes with a number of accessories, extra hand. He comes with some gauntlets that you can actually pop his sticks. Well, like whatever, his blind stick or his scrimmage sticks, whatever you want to say. They are. Holds them nice, looks awesome. I'm actually very excited about this guy. Another figure that we knew was coming. Actually, it's a bit of a two-in-one. Gwen Stacy, Mary Jane. So I have to say, in looking at these retro ones, this is a fantastic looking Gwen Stacy. It's nice to get the Mary Jane head. Yeah, it kind of works. Mary Jane actually kind of sort of wore this at one point in the comics. Like way, way back in the comics. I wouldn't say this is the Mary Jane look, just FYI. This is the Gwen Stacy look. Of course, the pre-bridged Gwen Stacy look, of course. She's got a high school yearbook, she's got a binder, she's got a Daily Bugle newspaper. I think they actually nailed this figure. Very excited to add a classic Gwen. And speaking of classics, we're getting a classic colors Electro Maxwell Dillon. Or because it's Spider-Man the Animated Series related, could this be the Red Skull's son, Kragov? You could go either way. He's got some fisted hands. He's got that classical Electro mask. He also has some really cool, clear electrical effect hands, which is awesome. So I'm happy overall for this guy. This is one of those figures that we'll say back in the day, Toybiz, it was okay. But I'm really excited, looking forward to this Electro. And, you know, you can really create that classic Sinister Six team. This is pretty much the final figure, we'll say. Peter Parker also looking good. Steve Ditko artwork. I actually really like the glasses on this guy. I think he looks like he crawled right out of Ditko's old interpretation of Peter Parker. He's got that head where it splits the Spidey mask and the human face to him. Would have been really cool to have some sort of spider sense effect going off. That would have really put the icing on the cake. Comes with a camera as well. So all in all, I'm really excited about this wave. I think this is a fantastic Spider-Man wave, even though it's a lot of, you know, reissues and redos and all that kind of stuff. You nailed it with the nostalgia for me. Dang you for that, but you got me. Anyways, Ryan pulled out some Fleer Ultra trading cards. Tried to get that hologram card. By the way, Sandstorm, that's like a 90s Spider. I remember the trading card for that guy. So definitely make that character. That's an awesome one to put on the list. And yes, I would like to see a Toybiz style Kraven. Heck, I want to see the actual Spider-Man the animated series character designs. Come on, Marvel team. I know you guys can do it. Also, they hinted at a Spider-Hulk. Maybe, you know, that would be really cool, but Ryan was able to top loader all his cards. So that's I wish his cards the best. They did answer some fan questions, but before we get to that, Dwight had a little bit of a secret reveal. You know, he was saying, you know, what else could we see? Well, apparently we got some sort of robot type mutant hunting something or other, maybe along the lines of a Sentinel or Master Mold, something like that. Who knows? I'm excited. That's definitely for sure. When they asked, hey, is there going to be a new anniversary line each year? They said, sure, they would love to do that. And it allows them to do more screen accurate stuff. Sometimes the movies, what they get to make the figures, not always accurate to what shows up in the end product. So there's a way to do that. Hey, are there going to be more retro figures? Dan definitely loves them. I loves them. Lots more coming up, and maybe some more retro Spider-Man figures as well to show off. How about some Into the Spider-Verse figures? Yep, they're coming. They're not going to tell you which ones just yet, but you're going to be in good hands. How about House of X, Powers of 10? Yeah, that's definitely coming too. That's really cool. And then also, how about some 2020 STCC figures? 2 of them, in fact, coming soon. They're working on it. They're going to try and get it to you. If you like movies and you like comics, then you're definitely going to like them. So that was their little teases to that. Also, they kind of hinted at the fact they pulled out a Tesseract and they said, well, we got a really large Marvel Legends gear coming. So who knows what that could be? Maybe a Loki staff? I don't know. But for all you people that love that stuff, yeah, definitely get excited. And then, of course, kind of hinting at it, the biggest Build-A-Figure ever coming 2021. Is it that Sentinel leg I just showed off? Or is it something different? Where's the HasLab? Hey, you know what? We got lots more news coming, and it should be coming up in a couple months, but we got plenty of figures to talk about in the meantime. So I am curious to know what you guys think. Comment below. Let me know. Let's talk everything Marvel Legends. And I'm going to leave you guys with that. As always, drink some great coffee, eat some great food, but most importantly, remember, my wallet is a-crying here. My God. And be sure to pre-order. Don't forget to do that. And when you do, let me know what you found. I'll talk to you guys soon. Adios.